All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live here with the Black Women Empowering Finances crew. Tashaya Signature here at Tashaya Inspires. You can find her on Instagram, Certified Risk Manager, and myself, Rashida Roberts, here at One Spark University. And we, along with three other beautiful women, make up the Black Women Empowering Finances. And y'all, we have an event coming up, Ready, Set, Confidence for 2023. Our word for our business model is confidence. And how can we be more confident in business? Look, last week we talked about being confident in insurance, and today we're talking about just being confident in managing your money. Also, we want to kind of touch on how to be confident while traveling. Our guru, Janisha Richardson, is not here right now, but you will find out more information about how to be confident using business credit and how you can do that traveling because she is the guru. She travels everywhere. It's Carmen San Diego style, but this is where in the world is Janisa Richardson? And we're wondering that today because she's probably somewhere in your town. We never know. And then we have our beautiful Joyce Chesley Hayward, who is all about maximizing your business profits, and she even has a book on maximizing your profits as well. And so she is also a first lady with her business, Fusion for Business. She helps small businesses to get their structure right so that they can start managing their money better and also making profits. So be in tune. Her what she's going to be talking about is wait, we're going to be talking about that next week, next Tuesday. But her topic is: Can your business survive another pandemic? Can it? Can your business survive another pandemic? I don't know, but I know that I've had some friends recently shut their business doors because of inflation. Things are getting out of control, but guess what? They had to close the doors, but the business is still there because they are learning and know how to pivot. Can your business survive the next shutdown, lockdown, pandemic, or whatever else that is going to be? And then lastly, but not last, we also have Dee Bowden, who has won many awards with her book, Collect the Cash. She's going to be talking about accounts receivable and how you can be confident in collecting the money that you haven't been able to. How to actually, you know what, a good thing, I got a great question. We need to have that conversation too, just on one of our lives here. But think about, how do you avoid chargebacks, right? So there's one thing to get the money after a long time, but there's also how do you avoid getting those chargebacks and things like that. So that will be a great conversation in the future. But yes, think about those 90-day, 180-day invoices that you have that still haven't been paid. And so I know I'm probably like I've had so many issues with other people, and I'm like, it's not that I want to pay, but yeah, you got to have that contract right. That contract got to be right. So yeah. All right. So today we're talking about managing your money. I'm Rashida Roberts with One Spark University, personal finance coach here to educators, my dear educators who I love. But find me on Instagram, y'all. My belief is that it only takes one spark to really get you started and ignite it, and that we have to do that so that we can actually become financially confident, so that we can feel like we can handle that other pandemic, so we can get on the phone and negotiate, some rates, so that we can get on the phone and say, hey, we need to you know, I'm having a problem with this, or can you take this off my credit report? Okay. And just navigating this financial world because it is a lot. There's so many things, and this is the world that our great lawyers and politicians have set up for us. So we got to learn how to navigate through these murky waters, right? And nobody teaches us these things, y'all, unless your parents did. But the school, they don't have no script for calling in to say, hey, um, yeah, I pay my bill, but y'all got it down here as late and arguing with people, in a kind way, and all of this stuff. So we really have to learn how to be financially confident. And so I'm here to help the educator because I know how us educators, many of them have second jobs just to pay for their regular lives and to pay for their classroom. There have been plenty of conversations that I have had where people are arguing with their husbands and or wives because they're spending their money, the family money on their classrooms. And so, yeah, it's crazy. But that's a little bit about me. Let's go on over to Miss Tasha and see what she has going on. Let her introduce herself, and then we'll get into our topic for the night. Tasha, take it away.
Hi, everyone. I am Tasha Singleton. I am the founder of TJS Financial Solutions and the host of the podcast, The Secrets of Earning Money Show. And I'm dedicated to helping women take control of their personal financial economy and life. And this is the perfect topic today to be talking about finance. I am doing a class right now, a 5 weeks to design your financial roadmap class as we speak, you know. So and we just started this. So this is a great topic. Many people think that they need more money, and it's not that most times that you need more money. Most times it's that you just need to reposition the money you already have because you're not managing it properly. And if you just take some time to learn how to manage your money better, you'll find that things can turn around even without taking a second job. But if you are an educator, hey, I can talk to even dealing with adults. I have spent money in things on my adult continuing education classes as well. So, but you do have to learn how to temper that. Some people, they're really, really dedicated educators and they go overboard. I have seen it time and time again. So, what you're doing, Rashida, is really great to help teachers know that you can still do a good job, but you can also manage your money. And don't forget that there are all types of organizations out there that will give you money for grants and donations that you could always solicit. They'll give you donations in kind for your classes. So that's something you may want to think about. But we're going to turn it over to the speaker of the hour, Rashida.
You're getting into my next book right there. So yes, I already have the outline and everything, but we're definitely gonna be talking about how we can actually get to the bag as educators and get those grants and things like that. So I'm gonna be coming up with different templates and different, just scripts. Because some people they just don't have the words. They're not a wordsmith. They're teachers, but I love words. So I definitely will be coming up with the book on how we can get to the bag, especially for first year teachers. I had one of my teachers spend like $60 on um some colored pages that they printed out to put around the classroom. $60. I was like, no, sir, you will not be spending that money. $60. That's a lot. And all it is going on the wall. No, mm-mm. We need somebody else to print that out. We need somebody else to pay for it. I'm sorry. Okay, pineapples, like Kevin Hart says, pineapples. We can't be doing that. So, big thing, one, we can't talk about everything, y'all, but we do want to invite you out on February 18, 2023, to come to the Ready, Set, Confidence. Okay, and that's going to be on a Saturday. It's 10 a.m. to noon and Eastern Standard Time. Let me put that 10 a.m. to noon Eastern Standard Time. So come out and learn a little bit. Okay, you only need one thing, maybe two. That will help you get to the bag. But the first thing is you need to understand what you need to know
Uh,
what
okay, I think Rashida is frozen a little bit.
you
So,
need to
yes,
know.
please be
So
sure
that
to. Okay,
okay, I
she's
got some
frozen again.
feedback. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. Sorry, I don't know. I don't know what happened, y'all. Yeah, my internet's acting up today. That's so messed up. Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. Even if I'm frozen, as long as you can hear me, just let me know. Okay. Hit me in the back channel because I can see your comments in the back channel just in case if I go out. But okay, so one of the things that I feel that a lot of people don't do, and I know some people think this is going to be kiddie, but a lot of people don't simply pick up the phone and talk to their creditors, their bankers. I don't care any of these financial institutions. A lot of people don't do it. I'm telling you, firsthand, this is what happened to me. My mortgage company said that I was late on a particular a payment on my mortgage. I was not late. What they did was they proceeded to take my payment because my payments were automatic. So there was no way that I was going to be late because I set it up automatically, which is another thing about building confidence is to automate your payments. Okay. But that's not what I'm about to tell you. So I called in, right? Sometimes you gotta learn how to call in and talk to these people. Um, but I called in and they had applied my payment to the principal, right? They did not apply it to the actual payment. Okay. So when you have your payment, you have part of it is principal, part of it is interest. And so they just said, oh, you didn't pay part of your mortgage, and they put the rest of the payment because I had paid in two payments. They had put the rest of the payment onto principal. Well, I didn't overpay. I paid exactly what my payment was. So part of it should have been held like an escrow. And then when they got the rest of it, they should have applied it to my payment, but they didn't. They applied the rest to principal, and therefore it looked like my payment was late. Do you know I argued them down for 6 months. After 6 months, I was so done because I was in like a despondent place. I had to wait 6 more months really until I started to get back on it. And then it really took me only 1 week of time because I mentally didn't have the capacity to deal with it because I was dealing with so much other stuff that was going on. But as soon as I had been asking for a supervisor. I never got a supervisor. But as soon as I had spoke with a lawyer and asked them what I could do, because I was telling them what the situation was, the lawyer told me to say something. I can't even remember what he told me to say, but they had to verify something. There was some special words that he said. And once I did that, boom, the supervisor, I got to a supervisor. A case that I had started a year prior got up. Y'all, now between that time, what had happened? My credit score dropped because they were reporting that my mortgage payment was late. My payment supposedly had increased, all kind of stuff. But just think, I probably stayed on the phone for about 40 hours in like within a 2 to 3 day time frame. But I got it done. I got it done. So to build confidence, you really have to learn how to speak to people, talk to them, and don't back down. Okay, it's gonna take some time, and a lot of times I feel like a lot of us are working so much, like we're working a lot of jobs. So when we do come home, it's already late, so we might not catch. So sometimes you might have to take off work just so you can deal with a particular problem. Okay. So did you know that you can call into your creditors and have things removed from your credit report? So you can actually call Experian, you can call Equifax, you can call TransUnion and ask them to, hey, my addresses on my credit report are not right. I need you to remove this. Or there's a particular increase that you see or not there. You can call in to get some of that taken off your credit report because it's super simple to do. Okay. Some things you have to write in about, but we have to get better at communicating. Okay. I know a lot of people, when they get late fees, they won't simply pick up a phone and call. Heck, I don't care. Maybe you were late 2 months ago, but that was 2 months ago. Call. Now, a lot of companies, banks, and different financial institutions have specific like some companies, they have some specific requirements, right? Some companies are like, okay, if you only been late once this year, yeah, we'll do it. But you can't be late so many times within a year, and they won't do it, right? But you still call in. So what? If they say no, you're in the same situation that you started in. You haven't lost or gained anything. You're just there, right? So don't be afraid to call in and ask. Ask them to remove late payments. I don't care if it's a credit card. If you overdrafted, ask them to remove it. Actually, recently, last month, no, actually, yeah, from December to January, a certain company, who y'all know on my timeline, getting on my nerves, charging my account for my personal account for business transaction. I was really upset. I was like, okay. So I deleted the account and everything, and they were still charging on the account. I was like, what in the world? So I had my bank, they removed the payments. Like it was a lot. It wasn't even one, y'all. It was like 4 or 5 different payments. And my account was negative. I was like, wait a minute, this is my vacation account and it's my personal account. And these are business charges. So I did call the bank. I didn't care. And I still called. They said, well, you won't be able to get any more removed. When I saw another payment on there, I was really upset. But I said, hey, I need y'all to remove this. And I need y'all to just take down this account, give me another account because I don't know how they're charging. And so, um, yeah, so I did that. And but even though the last time they told me, oh, you won't be able to get any more removed, look, I'm not going for that. I'm not taking no. Here's my philosophy. This world is made up. These rules that banks and financial institutions and any business or anything all made up. They can do what they want, when they want, and who they want to do it for when they get ready to. So ask, keep asking, hang up the phone, get another person, ask again. You don't have to be rude, you don't have to be mean, but you do need to be direct and you do need to be intentional, okay, about what you're getting on the phone for. A lot of things that we can just cut if we would just communicate better, okay? And that's pick up the phone, and you can also communicate through letters, but you might be more, if you're better verbally, do that. But letters are a little slower. You're going to get, quicker action for, verbally, but sometimes some things you do need to actually write in a letter. So if you're dealing with credit, a lot of times you do need to write that in, okay? But picking up the phone will definitely help build your confidence, but a lot of people don't feel confident. They don't want to ask because it just might be something within them. Okay, get a friend on the phone with you. Get that support system. If you don't have a financial coach or some, that's what coaches will help you. Like they will get on the phone. I tell my clients that I was like, hey, if you don't want to talk to the debt collector by yourself, I'll be on the phone with you. You have to be on the phone. I'm not going to do it for you, but because you would have to give me authorization, but I don't want to do it for you because I want to empower you to actually do it yourself. But I've seen it where people don't have that confidence just to call in to just ask for leniency. Okay. If you're late on the payment, um, a lot of times if you're late, that's the only time you can get assistance with some of these credit card companies because then they will lower your interest rate or they will, say, okay, we'll skip one or two payments and we'll put that at the end of, your payment system. You're still going to pay the compound interest, but at the same time, you can always work to pay more off so that that interest really doesn't affect you. Okay. You do that with your car. If you know you just got laid off, the day you get laid off, don't sit there grinding and doing all of that. No, get on the phone. Get on the phone now. Okay. Talk to the people who got money and say, hey, I need a loan now. Okay. Don't wait till you get that eviction notice. Don't wait till you're getting yellow and pink slips. Communicate and communicate early. And that is the number one top way to build confidence when you're dealing with different financial institutions. Okay. And don't be afraid to ask questions. If you don't know something, if you're reading a document you don't understand, call in, ask someone. Okay. You don't even know these people. These people are documenting. They're never going to see you again unless it's like some real tiny, tiny company. Who cares? Who cares? Don't think about, oh, I look dumb or who cares? Nobody cares. All right. Think about even if you can do this, you can do karaoke. All right. Because karaoke, everybody's like, oh, I'm so scared. You're never going to see those people ever again in your life. They're not going to be at your funeral. They're not praying for you. So you shouldn't really care. All right. So get on the phone, communicate, ask for what you need, ask for what you want. Hey, even if it ain't what you need, ask for what you want because rich people negotiate all day. Okay. I just got getting my car fixed, right? I say, hey, I'm not gonna pay for this because this is what I asked for last time. So I don't want to pay for the labor or the part. I need you to fix that. I'll pay for everything else. All right. So I negotiated. I communicated. I asked for what I want. So go for gold. Make sure you do that. So that's number one. And then the number two thing, because I'll keep it brief, right, is to make sure that you really set aside some time so you can read your mail. I can't stand bills, can't stand mail, but you do need to set time aside because I've gotten important documents that I totally missed. I totally missed, and some of them were very important because I simply had the piece of mail, but I hadn't opened it. Okay, got to do a lot of things digitally. Make sure you open your mail. Okay, just so you know. All right. You need to take a little sip, get a little whatever, put you some tea on. I don't know what's in your tea, but take a moment to sit down and look at your bills. All right. Do that with your significant other. Don't just put one person in charge of everything. We already know where that goes. And looking at the divorce rate and how many people are getting married, it's dwindling. Okay. Put that together, especially if your business finances too. You want to make sure you look at those, get them in early. Now, taxes, I can't even help you with that. Okay. That's somebody else. Mm-mm. But that's another thing. We need to get that together. But so those are my top two right now. We'll talk about more about how to manage your money later in February 18th with the Black Women Finances for Ready, Set, Confidence. But definitely one, get on that phone. And two, make sure you set time to look at your finances, open your mail, open those bills, go through it so that you can be on time. All right, Tasha, what is your one tip? Even though this is not her topic, we talked about her topic last week, but this is the guru. She's a walking encyclopedia, y'all. What's your tip? Just one tip. I kind of put it on the personal finance side. What's your business tip? One tip for the business people on how to manage their finances.
Just like you said, you have to pick up the phone. Do not be afraid to ask for a lower interest rate. And you don't have to be behind. If you want, you can ask for a lower interest rate. Just pick up the phone and ask. And if the first person doesn't give it to you, okay, call back, ask again. I mean, there's a reason that the banks have a retention department because if you have other offers, you can say, hey, this credit card is offering me 0% interest for the next 6 months. And then afterwards, it's only 14% interest, and you're looking at a credit card now that has 23% interest. They're going to try and keep your business because you're already there. That's what the retention department is for. So they're going to help you out and lower that interest rate. You may not get the 0% for 6 months, or they may actually match it if they're familiar with that particular advertisement, especially if that's one of their biggest competitors. So all you have to do is ask and just keep calling back until someone is willing to help you to do that. Because trust me, you get the right person on the phone, you'll get the help you need. You just got to stay calm and be persistent. And it does take confidence. The biggest problem that whether it's with your personal finances or it's with your business finances is just having the confidence to do what you need to do, to ask for what you need. And I'm a big proponent of writing because once you finish talking to someone, I believe you should follow it up with a letter so that you can confirm in writing what they said. And when you send it, return receipt requested, guess what? There's always a trackable method. Because if something does go wrong and you absolutely do have to fight them in court, that paper trail is what is going to help you win. And it may even keep you out of the court because when you send them the paper trail and they see, ooh, we talked to you. Ooh, we received these documents. Oh, we didn't realize that. And they have to go into their files because you kept copies of everything. It can all go away. Because guess what? People are human, they make mistakes, and computers have glitches and they make mistakes too. So just have the confidence to pick up the phone and call and talk to your creditors, whether you're in a position where you have to talk to them because things are not going so well, or before things go sour, because as we keep hearing, there's possibly a impending recession or whatever. Make sure you put yourself in the best financial position so that you can take advantage of extra credit right now. Have those credit lines opened so that you don't need them. So if things do get tight and you do need them, you have something to draw from. So it's better to have the credit and not need it than to need the credit and not be able to get it. So those are my top tips for right now.
Hey, I love that credit tip. Look, that is true. Nobody likes to give you money when you need money. Think about that. When you need money, no, we ain't trying to have it like we tight too. Yeah, no. Because then, yeah. So, and you don't want to have to be in a desperate situation. I mean, we don't really want to put credit as our emergency fund, but if it get to the point where it's like I gotta eat and feed my family, or I gotta put on credit, which one you gonna do? Make it make sense. You know what you're doing, all right? My family got to eat, all right? We're going to worry about all of that other stuff later, all right? No, I mean, because you can save up all the money in the world and still need some help. So, because it's easy to spend cash, y'all. Cash can go real quick, real quick. All right. Now, we had a user. I like this comment here. Financial institutions need us to continue to make money. Be your own advocate. Definitely. Okay. Remember, they're there to make money. They're there to bank off of you. You may have got some great incentives on the way in, but look, I got some great incentives on the way in for my high yield savings account. But it went down. When interest rates went down, they went down. Okay. So you can't be loyal to people who are not loyal to you, right? You sometimes you're gonna have to move around. You're gonna have to ask for exactly for what you want. But definitely with the credit part, the credit tip, make sure, especially for as a small business, we want to make sure that we get that now while they're giving it out, and not later when you actually need it. Because for some businesses, like Tasha was talking about last week, even in the insurance industry, sometimes your business might be about to go under, and you can use the available cash in a policy or the credit that you have to float your business and help save your business so that then you can skyrocket. All right. And so those are just a few tips. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. Don't forget readysetconfidence.org, www.readysetconfidence.org, or Saturday, February 18th from 10 a.m. to noon Eastern. You'll be here with wonderful, wonderful women, Joyce Chesley Hayward, Dee Bowden, Janisha Richardson, Tashaya Singleton, and myself, Rashida Roberts. It's great for having you guys. We're about to land. We're about to land our plane, as we say on Clubhouse. Visit us. Actually, I think we're supposed to be on Clubhouse this Saturday. So come on in. Is it 10 a.m.? Yeah, I think 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time that we're supposed to be there. So if we're there, come on into the Clubhouse. We'll put a link on Facebook, but hopefully we'll see you there. But hopefully we'll see you being confident, walking in that confidence in 2023. And guys, this is February, so happy History Month. Yeah, pretty much it. So let's end the call tonight celebrating our highs for the last week. What was Tasha? What was something that went well for you so we can celebrate and then we'll take ourselves out?
Yes, what went well for me is that, as you know, my technology issues are now solved. So that was good.
Yes. Look, hold on. Yes. Yeah, I know that can be a big thing. Like, and today, yeah, we know it's a new computer coming on the way in the summertime because my computer is acting funny these past few weeks or whatever. But I need you, girl. Come on. You hang in there with me. Hang in there with me. So I will say something good for me is that I'm being awarded Houston Area Alliance Black Educator Teacher of the Year award tomorrow. So, yay, I'm excited about that. And so, what's going good in your business? Tell us. Make sure you drop it in the chat. We love to celebrate with you. And we also, don't forget, next Saturday, we'll see you at Ready, Set Confidence. Go ahead and sign up on Eventbrite. It's a free event for you. And but we'll be there as well answering your questions. All right, y'all. We are out of here.
All right, y'all. Good night. Looking forward to seeing you there.